kitchen. It feels amazing to say welcome back. So I just want to say I am so grateful and excited at the same time for the love you showed me on my first video, that is on making the omelette. If you haven't checked it out, please do. And as I promised that it's gonna get better, at least this time you get to see me and you get to hear my voice. The first video was more of a text video and some background music. And today we are going to make crispy fried chicken. Before I get to it, I just want to say I'm hoping each and every one of you are staying safe in the wake of COVID-19, because we are now getting to adjust. It's like our new normal, quarantine. You stay indoors. If you get out, you have to come back and do a million things before you can get to touch anything in your house. So it's turning out to be our new normal, but I'm hopeful, and I hope you are as well, that things are gonna get back to what they used to be very soon. But until then, I'll be here to give you some recipes you can try as you stay home and stay safe and keep praying, because above everything else, God Almighty is our protector. So let's just get to our fried chicken and see what I have for you today. So first, the chicken itself. Then I have some tomato paste. I have garlic, crushed garlic. I have oregano leaves. I have cumin powder. I have paprika. I have chicken masala. I have soy sauce. That's the dark soy sauce. I have brown or maybe dark vinegar. I have ketchup. I have black pepper. I have oil. I have salt. I have breadcrumbs. I have eggs, and then I have all-purpose flour. So to begin with, I'll just get to slicing the chicken. Then after that, I'll get to show you what I'll be using for the marinade, and we can get on from there. So let's cook. Chicken is all sliced, nice pieces here, very large pieces. Let's take you through what I'm going to be using for the marinade, so that we let it rest for a few minutes before we get to fry it. For the marinade, I'm going to be using ketchup. I'll just get a little bit of the ketchup. There. Black pepper. I'll just add black pepper. You don't put too much. It's according to how hot you want your chicken to be. Then the chicken masala. Okay, the chicken masala. You also just add a little bit. Then some soy sauce. Just a little. Remember, soy sauce is salty, so if you're using your soy sauce, ensure your salt will be very little, so that you don't have very salty chicken. I'll just add the garlic. By the way, this garlic, a kitchen hack, you can crush your garlic and store it in the refrigerator. You just crush it, find a tin, like I'm using a tomato paste tin. Then you add a little bit of oil to it. It lasts few days and it saves you the hassle of having to crush garlic every time you're making your food. Then a bit of cumin. That's fine. It's okay, and a little bit of salt. That's fine. And then our dark brown vinegar. That's okay. Then you mix it up. This is how a marinade looks like. So I'll just sprinkle some at the top. Then the remaining one, I'm gonna transfer it to this so that the bottom also gets that. But we'll just give it a little bit. Great. This is how it looks like. So you can store this at room temperature for 1 hour, but I'm just going to refrigerate it for 30 minutes. Actually, I'm putting it in the freezer for close to 20 minutes. That's faster. It will have absorbed the flavors of the spices I've used. Then we'll get to the coating bit and let me refrigerate it. So our marinade is ready. I've just taken it out of the fridge and actually allowed it to rest for a few minutes, because if it stays as cold as it is, the temperatures of the oil will go down when you start frying them. So here it is. It looks so nice. I'm sure all the flavors are now soaked in. And as you can see, I have some gloves on because this stage is a bit messy and I do not want to get all the flour stuck in my fingernails and all that. But you don't have to put on gloves. You can still wash your hands after. But I just want to stay safe from this. So as you can see, I have 3 balls here. This one, there's just all-purpose flour and some salt in it. Here there's the egg and a little bit of water. Then the last one, as you can see, the color is a bit different now. This is where I added the paprika that I showed you in the beginning, the chicken masala as well, because you just want a little bit of a taste in the coating, and then a little bit of cumin. There's just something about cumin. So I've added that as well, and then I've also put the breadcrumbs because someone is calling. You know, I have a toddler, because breadcrumbs have a little bit of sugar, but if you do not want to do that, you don't have to. It's just optional, but it gives it a very nice crispy taste. So we'll just get to the bit where we coat our chicken. So you just take your piece, you first dip in the first bit of flour, just flour with salt. That's fine. Just shake off any extra. Shake it off. That looks okay. Then we dip it into the egg nicely. Ensure it's coated nicely. Remove there and into our last mixture for coating. Just ensure it coats pretty nicely. Keep turning. Then you just place some paper towel. I've just lined the tray with some paper towel. Then we'll just repeat for the rest. Then into the oil. This is a whole chicken, so you will see all parts of a chicken. Just shake off any extra. Now I'm done with the coating of the chicken. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. I've just added some oil to the pan. It's now heating, ready to deep fry. By the way, if you have a fryer, the electric one, this is the point where you also put your oil in it and get ready to fry them. But I'd still go with the pan because it takes so many of them at the same time, unless your fryer is as big. The pan seems to be a perfect idea at this point. So we'll just let our oil get some heat. So our oil seems ready, and if you want to check if it's hot enough for you to start deep frying, you can use a cooking stick or just something wooden to test. I have some chopsticks in the house, so I'll just use this. If you see bubbles, I don't know if you can see those. Yes, there's some bubbles there. If you see those bubbles, you can be sure your oil is now ready. It's hot enough for you to start deep frying. So we will just pick our meat, our chicken slices, and place them in the oil. So here those. Slowly there. Be careful not to burn. Another one there. And we'll keep adding. And more. There's still some spurs. It's almost ready. You just check and turn this, but the meat seem to be fully immersed in the oil. But yeah, you can see how the color is also coming along. Looking all nice. This seems ready now. I'll just get them off the pan. Oh wow, look at that. Look at that. Nice. It is now ready and it's served here. I've served it with sauteed potatoes and some broccoli, capsicum, and carrots. Definitely ketchup is going to be sprinkled here. Otherwise you can make a sauce and you can serve it the best way you know how. Otherwise, this is it. Looks very yummy. Thank you. I hope you'll try this out and let me know how it goes. So that was it. The meal looks fantastic. You can just check to confirm that the chicken is fully cooked inside. You can see the juice and how it comes out. Oh wow, nice and crispy. This is amazing. Very amazing. Oh, awesome. Please try this out. Again, let me just say I'm so grateful to everyone who shared my first video, everybody who commented, and everyone who is subscribed so far. And if you get into this channel now for the first time, even if it's as new can be, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your relatives, or your family members. Ask them to subscribe. Down here, click that red button because it's about to get hot in here with amazing recipes. See you next time. Bye.